Gotta go, gotta get down to the lake. I found this magic lure, gotta try it, I can't wait. Whoa, said Joe, if you wanna set the hook, then you best don't go. You sit down here and watch a Johnny Johnson fishing show, 'cause he's a super fast man, not a bad looking feller, and the fish are scared to make a smile as they go by, and they wrestle a big old alligator for a 5-pounder hook. He knows things that any normal man just wouldn't know. So put that lure down and pay attention, and we'll go. But first we're gonna watch a Johnny Johnson fishing show.
Oh, there's one off the bank right there on that frog. Oh, that's a good one. Come on, little frog fish. Look at that fish, folks. Come on, son. He's not a giant, but look at that frog fish. Look at that. He smoked it right off the bank. Right there. That's a Alamo Lake little buck bass right there, folks. I'll tell you what, we came down to Alamo Lake, all the way down. We're right as the summer begins, right after the spawn. Look how he tore my popping frog up. Boink, come on. Today I'm throwing a frog. I just started, and it's one of those new frogs from Blitz Lures. Look at that little popping frog. And I'm telling you, this little dude right here is fun to throw. And you can walk the dog with it, and you can pop it, you can let it sit there. But that thing is cool. That's that new color. And it's got that bluegilly type color to it, but man, it is, I love this little bait. I'm usually throwing the black one, but I wanted to try this new color out and see how she works. Boy, that one blasted it right on the bank. I just kind of paused it for a second. And this bait is a lot of fun to throw. Oh, had another one pop it right there. See if I can keep it coming and stop it. Oh, got it. That was fun. I got my drag set too loose on that one. Oh, he came off. I had my drag set too loose. I knew it. Oh, he tore that one up too, and I had him. It's like, come on, baby. This bait is a lot of fun to throw. Now we got a full moon going on. There's a little bit of a shad spawn going on in certain areas too, I've noticed. And haven't found a real big blotch of them yet, but for years, you know, we threw these frogs up on the mountain where I live, like at Rainbow Lake when we had a lot of weeds and stuff, on top of the weeds, and you bring it across the mats and the thick, and you've seen us do it at Full Hollow Lake too, where I'm bringing it across. But there's also a place for it here in open water, and just walking it or making it seem like it come right off the bank and popping it a little bit. That's where this popping frog comes in really handy. And it's, you know, you could chug it or walk it or pause it, but right now I'm trying to find a cadence that they'll eat this thing. And we got 2 bites right off the bat with it, so we're gonna go down the bank and see what happens. We're in the trees, we're having fun here. The water temperature is about 75 degrees, so it's warm. It's gonna be 108 degrees today. So we're gonna try to get this done early so we don't have to be out here too late. But we're gonna have some fun. This is the time of year you get out early in the morning. You wanna get your fishing in by 10 o'clock or so, maybe get off and then go back out maybe late afternoon or the next morning. The water's had a chance to cool down all night. The fish are a lot more active right now early in the morning. As soon as it starts heating up, they'll go down. We'll have to follow them down if we have to stay out that late. Something is blasting right there. Oh. Look at the size of that fish we got there, folks. If I can get him out of there. Hold on. Hold on. Just see him blast that bait. This is what happens when you get hung up in the stuff. Look at this. You ain't getting out of there. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Come here, fish. Nope, nope, nope. I got you on braid. He ain't going anywhere. Little frog bass. No risk it, no biscuit. I'm telling you, folks. Look at that fish. Big old frog bass right there. They're blasting in these trees some shad. Look at that. He smoked that thing, and I knew I made a bad cast. And I'm like, oh, this is not a good sign. You know, the color that we're really throwing is a bluegill. You know, it's actually called bluegill. And it works really good. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not just the fact that it's post-spawn or anything like that. But remember, this color is a great color. It has a dragonfly look to it. When you start seeing the blue and the dragonflies just coming out and bass will bust them by the trees, that's when this color really comes in good, because there's some yellow in some of those dragonflies, and I'll tell you, they see this bait, they just go for it. And so as soon as you start seeing that, number one, hear the frogs, the bullfrogs in the mornings, and then you start seeing, it's hot enough now where you can start seeing the dragonflies and stuff flying around. There's just a lot of activity going on. That's when this bait really shines. So the bluegill color, definitely gotta have it, for sure. And I'll tell you what, this time of year, you're gonna catch a lot of fish at Alamo. Got him. Smoked that bait, man. Let me tell you. Oh my goodness. He smoked that bait, man. That was fun. Oh, I said, look at this, look at this. As soon as we get to the thick wood, there they are, hanging up underneath that stuff, man. Let me tell you, what a blast. That's a good fish, folks. That's a monster. That's a monster. That's what I'm talking about. Look, he swallowed that bait. Look at that fish. We'll flip him in the boat with 65-pound test braid. Look at that. He smoked that bait. Oh. Right in there on the thick stuff. Look at that. Post-spawn bass. Look at that. Tail. You can tell they're done spawning. Just a gorgeous fish. Just crushed it. I love frog fishing. It's fun. Oh my goodness. No holds bar, man. You don't have to worry about the drag system. You don't have to worry about lining them in. You flip them in the boat. That was such a great fish. I love it when they do that. Oh my goodness. I had to flip it right in there in the right spot. He came right out there and grabbed it. What makes this bait so fun is even if they're not hitting it like they are now, you can pop this thing in and walk it a little bit. And it spits just a little bit. They'll come up and see what that commotion is. Oh. I'm out of breath. Whew. That was a good fish. That's a lot of fun. You know, Taipan has made an awesome frog rod for this kind of fishing, let me tell you. I love this rod. It's a 7.3, you can get it right up in there. And I'll tell you, heavy fast action. And I'm telling you, this extra heavy fast action, it's like a pull cue down here, but it's got a good little deal where they can still get the bait in just a little bit. And then, man, you can set the meat to them. 65-pound test braid. I'm using the Bass Pro Shops Pro Qualifier reel, believe it or not, getting the job done. Oh man, what a blast. Throw it in that thick stuff. Let him get it out of there. It's always fun to go in after him anyway. That's a good fish. Get out of the tree. Get out of the tree. That's what I'm talking about, son. Look at these fish. Look at these fish. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing that was soft enough to get him, huh? Look at that. He's a little crippled up a little bit or something. Doesn't matter, he still eats. Look at the size of the mouth on these fish here at Alamo Lake, man. I'm telling you, that is fun. If that don't get your blood pumping, nothing will, man. Let me tell you something. I've done a lot of fishing in my lifetime. I still don't think there's anything better. And I love any kind of fishing that I'm catching fish on. There ain't nothing nearly as much fun as topwater. It is a blast to watch them come out and smoke that bait. Let me tell you. Oh, that's a blast. Got it. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh, look, no, get out of there. Look at that. Look at that. No, you're done. These are all big, nice, healthy fish, folks. Big old healthy fish. Look at that. I love it, man. I'll tell you what, here's the deal. Alamo Lake offers a lot of fun fishing. Just before it gets real hot, these are the kind of days where you go out for the morning bite, have some fun, and then go in and cool off and then come back out later or something. And it offers a lot, you know. You don't have to come up in the trees. You can go drop shotting, or you can go spinner baiting, and there's areas for that. And you know, of course, you can spinner bait in here, but you know, there's just a lot to offer on this lake that you can go do. And we're up in the river area, and it's a lot of fun to fish this area. You get snagged up a lot though if you don't get your casting down. But you'll catch, it's worth it. You're catching some big fish. But you know, you head down towards the dam, it's kind of more open water. You can throw your jigs, your things like that. And when the fish start slowing down, that's where you'll want to be, you know. So if you stay out all day, that's pretty much probably what you'll be wanting to do, is do a little jigging, things like that. But right now, you ain't gonna get me out of here. Not yet, anyway. Look at that little flip. Then you just go boop. Come on, one's gotta be there. Boy, that is so much fun. Got it. Did you see him come up and nail that bait? Come on. If that don't get your blood pumping, nothing will, folks. And they are eating the frog. This is when you know that I mean, the hook is way down in there. This is when you know that you're throwing the correct bait, you know? Yeah, might have to get pliers on this guy. Got it. And there you have it. Even the little ones eat good, but look at the size of their mouth. That's why they call them bucket mouths right there. These big old largemouth. Got it. Look at that fish, folks. Oh yeah, look at that fish. He ate it. He ate that bait, man. Look at that. Tell me they don't want that frog. Ah, that's a post-spawn bass right there. Look at that, how skinny that fish is. Look at the mouth on that beast. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Post-spawn. They're getting out here, they're getting active. That's the cool thing about female bass, is after they've spawned, they go out, they rest for a week or two, and then they start biting really good because they're hungry. And they want that big meal. Yeah. This frog is getting the blow-ups, let me tell you. I've missed a few due to my not paying attention, but I'll tell you what, they are hitting this thing. There we go, got it. It's such a soft plastic that normally, and you can see the way the hooks are designed, normally when they hit, you get them. Hey folks, one thing really important to remember when you're throwing frogs is the hooks. And you'll miss, if you find yourself missing fish, a lot of times, well, number one, you gotta let them turn on it a lot of times in this open water. If you give them just a chance to turn, you'll catch the fish. But the other thing is very sharp hooks. Now, a lot of times you might throw out there, make a bad cast, hook the hooks in the log, in the wood, and you're trying to get it out and dull the hooks. It's very important to sharpen your hooks. Keep them sharp. You'll catch a lot more fish, I promise, if you keep them sharp. So get yourself, you can get them at Bass Pro Shops. You can actually get these kind of sharpeners that you can sharpen these hooks with and get back out there and catch those fish. That's my tip of the week. Got him. He smashed that bait. Look at there, folks. He's one of the smaller ones we've caught, but boy, he crushed it. Look how he got that all in his mouth. Look at that. He ate that bait. Hard to put it down. Hard to put it down. That is so much fun, man. Woo. I'll tell you what. If you got any heart problems at all when you're frogging, make sure you take whatever heart medication you gotta have, man, to get out here and do this, because they will blast and surprise you and make your heart thump a few times, let me tell you. Woo. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, big fish. Oh, he came out and smoked that bait right there. What away. Oh my goodness, look at that fish. Oh, he caught it on top, look at that. He caught it on top. Oh, it came out, the hooks came out. I got him though. What a beautiful fish. Oh, come here. Oh, my hands are sore. You know, I've been doing a lot of fishing here lately, folks, and I'll tell you, I've been doing the Apex Tour, the Wild West Bass Apex Tour, so I've been fishing a lot and coming back, getting these shows done for you and having a lot of fun. I've had more fun this spring than I have in a long time, and saw a lot of country, and I'll tell you, this lake has a lot to offer. You have to get out here and just enjoy fishing. You don't have a lot of people out here with those pleasure boats. If you're a fisherman and you just like to go fish and get away from it all, maybe make a camping trip of it, Alamo Lake is the place to go, man. Let me tell you, they got good solid fish. There's not a ton of people out here, and we're here during the week, obviously, but man, I'll tell you, they got great camping sites here, the whole 9 yards, and you can see how much fun you can have with all these bass on that popping frog. Pick yourself up some of these popping frogs. I'll tell you, they make them in a bunch of different colors. One of my favorite colors is the black and red. Obviously, you've seen me throw that in the past. It's a great bait. This particular color, right after the spawn, oh my goodness. That is just gorgeous. I've had more fun with that bait today than I have in a long time, you know, as far as topwater goes. And these frogs really get it done. It's a Blitz Lures frog, a poppin' frog. You can check them out and you'll catch a lot of fish on them, I promise. Thanks for joining us on the show today. We'll catch you next week. I'm Johnny Johnson.
Now, see, that's what I'm talking about, folks.